How's it going on? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F1 23 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Qatar Grand Prix. We have 6 races remaining left of Season 3. And for these final 6 races, I'm actually going to be doing something that I did back in F1 2020, where I ran all my special schemes for the final few races of the season. So, the golden one that we ended up running was kind of just a one-off kind of deal for Monaco, and that's kind of how I wanted it to be. So we're not going to do that one or run that one in these final 6 races. But with these final 6 races, there has been 6 different liveries that we have had over the years, over the seasons. We had 2 in season 1, with 3 in season 2, and then obviously we had the 2 here in season 3 as well. But the gold one, I just wanted to run for Monaco and Spain, and that's what I ended up doing. Don't feel like doing that one again, and also want to give this livery a send-off, because this is going to be the last time, actually, that we're going to run this scheme in this race, or in this season. Normally I run it all the way through the season, but with this being the 3rd and final season, why not have the final few races consist of cars that we've ran with in the past, and starting with this one. So I thought, why not do that? But yeah, so I had to Qatar today. The last race was back in Japan, and we ended up getting a P5 out of that race with the fastest lap. Ended up going on an alternate strategy compared to everybody else, and it worked out wonders for us, and we were able to climb our way up to 5th. I'm pretty sure we would have been able to get on the podium if we were able to catch Leclerc and Norris, but our tires just died out way too fast, and we weren't really able to do that. But with that, we were able to stay ahead of our teammate Liam Lawson as we now head to the final 6 races of the season. And these final 6 are going to be very, very interesting, because 3 of them are sprint races, which is Qatar, then Coda, and then Brazil. So Mexico, Vegas, and Abu Dhabi will not be sprint races, but this race in Qatar will be a sprint race. The next race in Coda will be, and then after Mexico going into Brazil, that'll be the final sprint race weekend. So that one should be very, very interesting. But yeah, that's kind of how it's all going to be working out. George Russell scored his first win since season 1 back in, where was it? In Zandvoort. So that was the last time that he actually scored a win. And that's insane. That it took him well over a season to get another win, and this time being in Japan. So it was pretty good on him. Pretty good job for him. But other than that, though, he climbed up to P4, but he's tied with Lando at 150 points. So that's going to be very, very, very interesting. But the title fight that I thought would have 3 drivers now consists of 2 drivers, which is myself and Liam, which only 4 points separate us as we head into Qatar today. But we currently lead the top of the driver standings ahead of Liam Lawson in P2. Like I said, 4 points back. Oscar's in 3rd. He still technically has a shot. He's still not out of it. George and everyone else down are pretty much out of it. George is in 4th, tied with Lando at 150 points, like I said, in P5. And you got Sainz in 6th, Leclerc up to 7th, Gasly in 8th, Verstappen 9th, Perez in 10th. And then Ocon 11th, Zhou 12th, Teo 13th, Djokovic 14th, Magnussen 15th, and Stroll in 16th. And we still have Albon, Tsunoda, Hauger, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and De Vries with a big fat goose egg. 6 races remain on the season. Then over the constructor standings, we lead by a hefty margin ahead of McLaren in P2, followed by Ferrari in 3rd, only 11 points ahead of Mercedes in 4th, then Red Bull in 5th, Alpine in 6th, Aston 7th, Alfa Romeo 8th, Haas in 9th, Williams in 10th, and AlphaTauri in 11th. So this is now kind of the whole make or break kind of deal for AlphaTauri and Williams, as they can even score a single point, because they have a lot of opportunities to score points this time around. Williams look to be on par to score points, but they haven't had an upgrade in God knows, and fucking forever. And they've still been getting beaten by the Alfa Romeos, AlphaTauris, and the Haas's somehow. I don't know how they're managing that, but they are. So yeah, not really much else to go off of. Not a whole lot going on or whatever. So I guess it's time to head into Qatar. The last time we went to Qatar, actually, we won. And that was the big decider when it came to the championship battle between myself and Leclerc back in season 1. Because that was our 5th win. That was at the time our 5th career win. And that was actually our 5th win of the season as well. And we were on pace to take the Drivers' Champion. And that was, what elevated us to go on ahead and win the Drivers' Championship back in season 1. So I think we'll do okay. I think we'll do good today. It all just kind of depends on how Liam does. Liam right now is a 97 rating, and I'm fighting this Liam. I'm not fighting a Season 2 Liam, a Season 1 Liam. I'm fighting Season 3 Liam, who has fucking 7 wins on the season. Like, I am 1 win off of him, because I have 6, and I'm barely ahead of him. Like, this Liam is a menace to society right now. He's a menace to me, and like our dominance together is what's gonna get us the Constructors' Championship again. But damn, but he's making this fight for our 3rd championship that much more difficult. So I'm going ahead and advance through time, get the second driver external training for him to up his focus, and then get a funded team event, get the weekly resources and running costs. We'll attend an F1 sim racing event. And then it is time for the Qatar Grand Prix. So this one should be interesting. Again, it's another sprint race weekend, so we could have to gain points, lose points, who knows. But like I said, when we came here last time, we did really, really good, and the car hooked up really, really well around here. So got to get back in that groove, and we'll be good to go. So should be a lot of fun. But I'm going to go on ahead and hop into the race weekend to practice into qualifying. I'm going to help you guys in the race.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Liam Lawson lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Leclerc, Gasly, Norris, Sainz, Smith, Perez, Verstappen, Joe, Ocon, Drugovich, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Albon, Teo Pourchaire, Stroll, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Hauger, and Nick de Vries. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And with me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
All right, rolling off P8 today for the sprint. Our teammate on pole again for the sprint as well, with Oscar P2, shockingly. But yeah, qualifying really went good for us, and hopefully this sprint will further prove my point that it can get better. But the race strategy was always going to be an all soft kind of deal. Not really gonna try to put any more fuel in the car than we already have. Not gonna try to put on different tires because we'll just lose more time. And hopefully we'll be able to get to the front and either challenge Liam or just get close enough to where we don't lose that many points. So one or the other will suffice, in all honesty. But yeah, looking forward to this. Hopefully it goes well. And the only way we're gonna find out, so we hop into the sprint. So let's jump into this thing. Let's jump into the sprint and let's see what we can do. Let's go. Well, got up to P4. It's pretty good. And Leclerc and I ended up making some contact. I was hoping I could sweep around the outside of Oscar there. But not bad. Not bad for a race start. I think Leclerc's got damage. Because when he hit me, he hasn't been close to me the whole time, so he might have damage. Ooh, a little too much curb. Little too much curb. I guess Leclerc doesn't have any damage, but he is slow, but that is lap 1 down. And George did lead the first lap because Liam got jumped by him on the start. Liam and Oscar both got jumped by George on the start now that I think about it. So this is going to be interesting once DRS hits. And the other thing too is the reason why Leclerc isn't pitting is because he knows he's going to lose a lot of time if he does, or lose a lot of positions if he does for the race. So I would kind of explain why he's not doing it. But we're able to barely keep up with the 3 ahead of us.
DRS is being enabled this
Liam's
lap.
going for it. Does he complete the pass though?
Of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Game is freezing. George held his spot over Liam, so George doing some nice, impressive defense work here. Run a little bit wide. But like I said, we're still able to stick with these guys. Pushed a little too much coming out of there. But I think we can get Oscar. I think. But Oscar has done really good here in real life, so it might be a little bit tedious. Not tedious, but a little bit difficult to pass him. This is going to be Liam's opportunity to get Russell here on the straight. Russell tried to go defensive, but I mean, George tried defending, but the speed of our car, especially in Liam's hands, is a bit much for Russell, and I did exceed track limits. That's my bad. You're losing a little bit of time to Oscar ahead.
Your teammate ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Still trying to keep up with them, but there is 3 laps remaining in this race. And I'd kind of hope that George can get to Liam and try to pass him.
Faster than us by around.
Gasly's got DRS on me now. Trying to hold P4 as much as I can here. The most amount of points I can lose on Liam right now is 3. Gasly's a little bit closer.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I dove it in and he just chopped me off. All right, cool. There was a gap and I took it. That's what I do. Not trying to lose more points to fucking Liam, alright? 3's enough. Just comes through here for the final time. If you want to make this dipshit ass move, then go for it. Be my fucking guest. Liam will win the sprint. Don't tell me we got beat again. Don't you fucking dare tell me we got beat again.
And that's the end of
Okay,
the race.
thank fucking God.
See you in Parc Ferme.
We got P4. Fucking hell. Driver of the day, Liam Lawson. Jesus. At least we got P4. I'll take it. All right, well, congratulations to Liam on the win in the sprint. We come up with a P4, only losing 3 points to him now as we head into the main race. Should be quite interesting to see how that'll all play out. And yeah, we barely beat Gasly by 0.006 of a second to the line. I did not want to repeat of what happened to me in science at fucking Zandvoort. So yeah, the least amount of points that I can lose, the better. Yeah, then congrats to Russell on the P2, Russell on the P3, or Piastri on the P3. We're come on P4, like I said. Gasly 5th, Perez 6th, Sainz in 7th, and Verstappen in 8th, so he gets the final point. Leclerc fell down to 9th, Norris down to 10th. Then you got Zhou, Ocon, Drogovic, 11th, 12th, and 13th, 14th Porsche, 15th Tsunoda, 16th Albon, 17th Magnussen, 18th Stroll, 19th Hulkenberg, 20th Sargent, 21st Hauger, 22nd De Vries. I don't know how Williams has fallen this far from grace, but they really haven't. So is AlphaTauri. That's insane to me. But now, as we head into the main race, we are only 1 point ahead of Liam Lawson in P2. Oscar is now almost 3 races back from us in P3. He's only 70 points back. So that could change in a heartbeat. But, yeah, not really much change throughout the standings. Except now, Max and Perez are now tied at 100 points. So the top 10 now all are in the triple digits. So there you go. And it's still the same 6. If you had to score anything, we're now ahead of McLaren by 240 points, so that's something. And Mercedes closed the gap into now only 2 points behind Ferrari, and Red Bull's only 65 back from Ferrari right now, so that might be a while, but, 65 points is something that Red Bull could make up very easily if they tried. But yeah, so not really much else to really go off of from the sprint today, except we'll just kind of see how it all shapes up in the main race. So I guess we'll go on ahead and see how that'll play out. But this is getting harder and harder. But trust me, it'll all be worth it in the end when if we can find a way to somehow beat our teammate. Which, comparing our best lap times, we're only 0.3 off his best lap. So maybe we have a shot. I have no idea. We'll see when we get into the main race.
Welcome back to Qatar, and the desert sands of time are running out this season for some of our drivers. Lights out are just moments away. This, the 4th race in the Middle East. We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique 3-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Liam Lawson lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Smith, Gasly, Perez, Sainz, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Zhou, Ocon, Drogovic, Oscar Piastri, Théo Pourchaire, Tsunoda, Albon, Magnussen, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Hauger, and Nick De Vries. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Smith. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
All right, so now we're rolling off P3 today. So after Oscar's penalty, we bumped up a position. So now we're directly behind our teammate and right next to George Russell. So we're going to see how we do today. I think we should be able to have a car good enough to compete against Liam. We'll see. This there's only 1 point separating the both of us, so depending on how this race will go, it's a win or a lose at this point. It's what it is. But look at the race strategy. Looks like it's going to be a soft to medium kind of deal. We'll pit on lap 9 and then run the last 11 laps on mediums and see what we got. So should be interesting. The fuel I think is okay, 1.47. So don't need to fit in a lot of fuel. I haven't needed to fit in a boatload of fuel as of recent, so that's good. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one. We've won here in the past. We got a teammate that is out for blood at this point. That we gotta fight. So we're gonna go on ahead and fight him all the way to the end. So let's go on ahead and jump into this race and let us see what we can do. Let's go. So once again, another interesting strategy by Russell and Mercedes, starting him on the mediums. Or not mediums, the hards. Don't really know how to feel about that. Because if we learned anything, starting on the hards is not the way to go, as you immediately lose positions because you have faster tires all around you. But I'm guessing they might try to go for a longer stint with Russell and then switch him onto the softs and see what they can do. But I just don't think this is the right strategy. I mean, they got Rebel's got Paras on the medium, so I mean, who the fuck am I to say anything? But yeah, I mean, this could go one or two ways for the Mercedes crew, and right now it's not looking good. It's not looking good on Russell's behalf. I mean, Russell right now is just all in Liam. Russell, get out of my driver. What are you doing? That's not how you fight for that's not how you fight for position, brother. What are you doing over there? Russell, please. Well, the start that I knew what was going to happen to Russell ended up happening, and Gasly ended up jumping us too. So Gasly pretty much did what his teammate did in the sprint by jumping his way up into second. Now we're just going to see if we can even hang with Gasly, because we were barely able to in the sprint. So we were barely able to hold on to P4. I got a good time. Now the main question is, can we pass the Merc? As my deploy has now been all used. Fuck! That's gonna pose a problem. Well, Leclerc has now joined the frame.
We can now use DRS. DRS now.
And he's got the fastest lap. So Leclerc might be a threat to us as well, because not only are we trying to catch him past Gasly,
Lost some time to the car behind.
now it seems like we're going to have to try to do the exact same thing to Leclerc like we did in Season 1. Try to hold him off. Oh, I went a little wide into the corner. But we'll have a good run on Gasly here. And the outside works like a fucking treat. P2, baby.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Now, it's just our teammate in front of us. Gasly's probably going to get me back here because no DRS from Lawson ahead. So I'm just a sitting fucking duck again. I don't know what Leclerc was thinking right there. The inside was blocked. Literally covered it off, and he still went for it.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
We don't have damage. Sure.
Copy.
I don't know what he means by damage, because I looked at the car and there was no damage.
focus on the driving.
Okay, then why did he say there was damage if there's nothing wrong with the car? Thanks, Mark. Jesus. She's like...
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
That was a nice move around Gasly. But now, we're just going to try to... Same shit Leclerc did in Season 1. Same shit.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
And they've slowly went away, but not too badly. But the speed is slowly going away, and I can feel it. Especially through that fast section right there. We should be able to hold on to P2, though. We should be fine. Maybe not. So while Gasly's doing all this shit, it's allowing Liam to run away. That's incredible. However, we are staying within like 2 seconds of him in P2, so I'm happy about that. We're able to pull away from Gasly right there, so that's nice. And we'll be pitting this time.
Open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
And we gained some time on Liam, so that's good. This will definitely turn into a race of who's the better teammate here. All right, coming in this time. I think I know why they have me come in, because they want to see if I can try to undercut Liam here and try to stay ahead of Gasly and Leclerc. So we'll see. But everyone stays out. Damn, Piastri even started on the hards as well alongside Russell. And those tires did not last a long time for him.
Okay, go,
perfect.
Go, go. Perfect job.
So I think we'll come out just behind Dragovich.
We're delighted with that.
Looks like it. Here comes Hulk.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Sonoda and Albon go by. Let's see what we can do against these three. See if we can dispatch them as fast as we can. We're going to have to. These tires are already doing us wonders. Inside of Albon. There we go. P12, baby.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
These three desperately need a point, but I'm desperately trying to win a championship, and that didn't cause any damage, so we're good. A little bit of contact with Yuki, but it's all good. So now it's the Hulk. So Liam did not stop, but Dragovich did. Hulkenberg's coming in. We get DRS. So it was Ocon, Dragovich that pitted. Norris and Leclerc did. Gasly did.
Good stuff. We've moved into P8. P8 now.
They're on mediums with me, and I lost out to Gasly. And we lost out to Gasly, but that's because we were stuck behind the Williams of Albon and Hulkenberg and the AlphaTauri of Sonoda for a bit longer than I would have liked. If I can't get to Liam, I want to at least pass Gasly. That's what I want to do. Okay, Liam's in now, but he's so fucking far ahead, too. That's the crazy part.
Liam's in the pits now.
It's crazy to me that he's that far ahead, but there's not much I can do about that. I don't know how far ahead Liam's going to come out, but it's going to be a ways ahead of all of us. There's Verstappen. Oh, there's Liam. Wait, what? Wait, we jumped him. Wait, I thought we would have lost out to Liam. What the fuck? Us three just jumped Liam. Huh? Okay. So we're in net P2 right now. Once the top 2 pit, which is Joe and someone else. I can't tell who it is. But that's insane. I thought fucking Liam would have been a ways ahead of us, but it's that undercut that did it. The goal is to try to get Gasly before he gets Joe. That's the goal right now, because he has DRS right now on Joe if he gets out ahead of him. And he's gonna have DRS because of Joe. Yeah, Joe peels off. Oh, it was Perez that stayed out. Yeah, alright. Gasly's now the leader.
Gasly's just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
That went to Leclerc, actually. He tried passing me, and I said, hell to the fucking no you ain't. I was going to try to get around Gasly before he got DRS off of Joe, but now there's not a whole lot I can really do about that. I found that out real fast. This is a 4-man battle for the win. Gasly, myself, Leclerc, and Liam. Try not to use any ERS down this straight. Went a little bit wide, but we're good. DRS, ERS, what little I have. New fast lap.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Inside. Got it. Let's fucking go. We got it, baby. P1. Liam's P4. We'll gain a hefty amount of points if we finish like this. Now let's try to pull away. And I think we can, because we've done it before here at this place. Let's do it again. Well, we got a good run out of that corner. Gaz is going to have a massive run on us, because we're not going to have any ERS to dink around with. But I still got this fucking outside that I can use to my advantage, baby. Liam just got Charles. There goes Drugovich out of the race. The minute Liam can get a run on Gasly and pass Gasly, then he's coming after me. And there's going to be 6 laps left.
Caution.
But we'll get saved a little bit because of the caution right here. Did not see where Gasly was. Not Gasly. Fucking Drugovich. Did not see where he was. But Gasly will get back right around us. Take the lead. Oh my god, what is Liam doing? That was terrible, Liam. Had it already closed it by then, brother. Damn. There's 6 laps left, and well, we'll gain the points back if we finish like this on Liam. We'll head into Dakota, 4 points separating us both. But I know I want more. Even though I want to win Coda, and I don't think I'm going to win it, but I want to try to win here as well. I'm going to try my fucking damnedest to do so. We're going to have DRS on Gasly, but I don't fucking know. We'll gain a little bit, I think, but Liam's gaining more on me than I'm gaining on Gasly. But I'm not letting Liam pass. I don't care. This is what happens when teammates fight for the championship. I did the exact same shit to Leclerc. Now I'm doing it to my teammate. He doesn't get any special treatment.
With 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5.
Oh my god, just little by little, man. There's only 4 laps left, and there's only so much left I have in this car to try to catch and pass Gasly for the lead. I ain't done though.
We've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I ain't done yet. Leclerc's dropped out of this running, so looks like it's just gonna be between myself, Gasly, and Liam. All right. We'll get him here. And there we go. Back into P1, baby. Now I'm just going to try to have Gasly deal with Liam. Because if Liam wants to mitigate the amount of points he's going to lose to me, he's got to get around Gasly one way or fucking another. And trust me, Gasly ain't just going to lay over and give it to him. Liam's got to fight for it. Which is why I'm thinking Liam wants me to get out of his DRS so he can pass him. Well, we didn't get out of the DRS of Gasly, but I know Liam can close the gap on him ever so slightly. While we just kind of run away with it. Yeah, I can pull away ever so slightly through that section, but he always gets DRS. But we're on the last lap. Liam has to get around Gasly at some point if he wants to only lose, like, what, 8 points to me? Versus losing 11. He's got to find a way around Gasly, and he's got to do it soon. Yeah, I don't know, man. Gasly's doing a good job holding him off. So this might be all she wrote for Liam right now. Because while we're pulling away, he still has to deal with Gasly. He still has to dispatch him, but Gasly's at my DRS, and that's why he can't dispatch him as fast as he wants to. Because Gasly's been there. Well, around the final corner, and just like we did in Season 1, we're going to win in fucking Qatar, baby! And we're going to be at 7 wins of the season. Let's fucking go! Hey, Liam.
Oh,
7 wins each, buddy? Buddy?
Race win, my friend. Well done.
7 race wins each for PepsiCo Racing drivers. Fuck with me now, Liam. Fuck with me now.
It wasn't always plain sailing today, but it was a very important win nonetheless. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I love Qatar. Qatar's now one of my favorites. I love this fucking place. The 2 times that we've won here, we won both times. Fuck yes. I missed this track when we took it off the calendar for Season 2. But it's nice to come back. It was nice to come and win here. And I'll take it too, because that helps us in our championship fight against Liam. So, yeah, 11 points. It's all it takes. He gained 3, but we gained 11. So, definitely a big deal for the both of us. And this championship is just going to keep getting even more interesting. But we get the job done here in Qatar. Congrats to Gasly on the P2 and that Mercedes. That Merc has been on it. They've done really, really well. They won with Russell in Japan last time out and almost did it with Gasly this time out. So, maybe it'll happen eventually. And then congrats to Liam on the P3. Not the result he wanted, but the result he got. And this is the first time since Baku where he did not sweep the sprint and main race. Every other time he has won the sprint and won the main race. This is the second time this season that he hasn't done it. Back in Baku, engine failure. This time out, though, a little bit different. Then Charles comes up with a P4. Good job to him. Lando 5th. Verstappen is 6th. Piastri 7th. Perez in 8th. Russell in 9th. And Carlos Sainz in 10th. And then we got Ocon 11th. Zhou in 12th. Teo in 13th. Hulkenberg 14th. Albon 15th. Hauger 16th. De Vries 17th. Okay. He beat his teammate Sonoda, who finished 18th. Sargent 19th. Magnussen 20th. Stroll 21st. And Drogovic the only DNF in 20 fucking second. Yeah. Now with 5 races remaining, Williams and AlphaTauri better get it on. They better get on it because time's running out and it ain't looking good for them. But I'll go ahead and check out the standings. So yeah, we are now 12 points ahead of Liam as we head to the final 5 races of the season. Oscar's almost 4 races back now at 90 points. He's almost out of it. But with Coda coming up at a track that I've done really, really well at in the past and a track that I want to win at too, because we won Miami earlier in the year. Let's not forget that. We won Miami earlier in the year. I want to win Coda as well, and then when we get to Vegas, I want to win Vegas. And I know for a fact I can win Vegas because we came very close in Season 1, and I think it happened. And I think we could do it this season, but we have to get there first. But I want to win those races. But we now are ahead of Liam by 12 points, so we gained 8 points on him coming out of this weekend. Piastri 3rd. Norris up to 4th now, ahead of Russell, who's now 5th, only 1 point back from him. Sainz is in 6th, Leclerc in 7th, Gasly 8th, Verstappen 9th, and Perez in 10th. And then Ocon 11th, Zhou in 12th, Teo 13th, Drogovic 14th, Magnussen 15th, and Stroll 16th. And still it is Albon, Sonoda, Hauger, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and De Vries without a point. Anything new there? Nope. We possibly could we could probably clinch the Constructors' Championship in Coda if I think about it. Because I don't think there's... if me and Liam finish like 1-2 in Coda, I don't think McLaren or any other team can catch us, even with another sprint. So it could either be a Coda or Mexico that we secure the Constructors. I don't know. But we're ahead of McLaren by 265 points in P2. Mercedes is now 3rd, ahead of Ferrari, who's in 4th, 5 back. Red Bull's in 5th, a distant fucking 71 back. Then a distant Alpine is 6th, then Aston Martin 7th, Alfa Romeo 8th, Haas 9th, Williams 10th, and AlphaTauri in 11th. So, definitely interesting race. Had a lot of fun. I think... And there's the amount of points that we gained. So we did get 8 points on Liam. So, yeah, it should definitely be an interesting final couple of races with myself and Liam. We'll see how all that goes. And yeah, I'll take it as a successful day at the office. Hell yeah. And so the next race is Coda, or the Texas Grand Prix. Don't know why it's called the Texas Grand Prix. I prefer Coda more. But yeah, so that'll be the next race. We have a marketing department event, so let's go ahead and see what that's all about. Who do I want to be my rival between the Red Bulls of Verstappen or Perez? We'll do Max. Why not? I think I did Max last time.
Thanks for stepping in and helping handle that.
Yeah, I think I did Max last time. I probably should have done Sergio, but whatever. So we'll get race simulations in for Liam, secondary performance review, a sport demonstration event, and that looks to be it. Looks about to be all we can do. And also, I forgot to show this, but there's now regulations that are coming in for the chassis and powertrain. So even though I'm not doing a 4th season, it's still best to, you know, get all this stuff done and out of the way pretty much. We have 12,000 resource points, and a lot of these don't seem to be that hefty to, you know, adapt for the next season. So we'll go on ahead and get, like, the most expensive ones, like the crankshaft. We'll get that in. Here, nothing really much. Fuel flow regulator, sure. I think what I'll do is I think I can get them all. I can definitely get all the ones for power. So, let's see how much. Already gone through halfway do 2 more. Alright, so we've got every single powertrain part all good to go, it looks like. They're all... Yeah, they're all good. Now it's all of these. And I have 4,500 resource points, so... Yeah. Master cylinder, because that's the most expensive. Fuel tank positioning, that's expensive too. Let's see. Run nose cone structure. And then I have 1,000 more resource points, and I want to get the suspension geometry, but I think I'm going to have to wait, so... We got all the powertrain, but we haven't gotten all of chassis yet. So we still got, how many on chassis? 20. Okay. We have like 5 weeks to get 20 parts adapted for the season that we're not going to go fucking do. So yeah, got all that done though, which is not bad, but yeah, we'll definitely keep savoring. I don't know what the fuck happened in my game. We'll keep savoring up for that. But yeah, so not really much else to say, except thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification down below for more. Next race is Coda, for second home race of the season. Should be lots of fun. Hopefully y'all will be there, and... Oh! I guess we're the Constructors Champions. I thought we had to go through Coda to do that, but yay, Constructor Champions. Whoa. What the fuck, dude? That's like so anticlimactic. Like, why not just have like a thing or whatever like that we did it? Like, I wish they did like a fucking like cutscene for when you got the Constructors Championship, you know? Like, I mean, that would have been interesting, but fuck trying to give us anything new, am I right? Shit. But yeah, we have 5 races remaining. We'll see how that all goes. And yeah, I want to win Coda because, like I've said many times already, we won Miami earlier in the year. Would love to win Coda, and I would love to be able to go to Vegas and go win that too. I think we can do it. Yeah, other than that, don't really have much else to say, except thank you guys all so much. My name is Chris. I'm out. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Love you guys so very much, and goodbye.